Tony D and Little Joan with a screenwriter's rant on Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. Yeah, it's coming out in December. And I gotta say, the trailer looks pretty good. Smash like and subscribe. Thank you for smash liking and subscribing. Check out my books. Links in the description. Comedy horror in South Jersey. It's the Pineys, books 1 through 12, available at Amazon.com. Don't forget, Kindle Unlimited is free. Look, they can only do one more movie. The villain comes back. Everybody comes back, and then it's looks perfectly fine. I mean, I've seen a lot worse. Does that mean it's good? I don't know. I've heard a lot of rumblings, but apparently it's going to be a final film. They're trying to make it kind of based because he is a dad and he has to save the world for his children. December 20th, filmed in IMAX. I mean, it doesn't look bad, the trailer, I gotta say. It looks fine. Now, this effect, people were pointing this out on the internet. It does not look great. It does not look great. I didn't see the first movie. I saw clips of it. It looked perfectly fine. I heard it was watchable. I also heard it was one of those movies that they built in the reshoots and then did reshoots based on focus groups. Again, I don't think focus groups can make a good movie better, or it can ruin a great movie. However, it can take a very, very terrible movie and turn it into something watchable. I do believe that. Because what happens in a focus group, I say, even if you get a bunch of weirdos, even a bunch of weirdos that are on the end of the bell curve can look at a very bad movie and say, this doesn't make any sense. I don't like this scene. I don't like the ending. Because the basic things just don't happen in a movie, right? And that puts the movie down here. And then if you add the basic things that are supposed to happen in a movie, like the hero wins and gets the girl, and that didn't happen down here, well, when you put it back in, it brings it up to like a median level. The problem is, if it's a great movie, it took some crazy risk, and they'll, people will say, I don't know about this, and then it'll bring it back down to the median level. So I think that's what happened with the first movie. Now this movie, I don't know. I like the music. There seems to be a lot of action. They seem to get into the story. Black Manta has the black trident, and it's very evil, and he's got lots of magic, and he's going to kill everybody. And unless Aquaman beats him. That sounds perfectly fine. I think there's one shot, like literally one shot, of Amber Heard. And that's about it. They basically look like they've cut her out in a movie. Now, that just might be the trailer. Maybe she's in it more. Let's get to the credits. Screenplay by David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. Wow, what a name. Is that his whole name? Is that one guy? One guy with 4 names. That's too many names, guy. David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick. Jesus. Why? You need 2 business cards. Just put that name out. Directed by James Wan. Very short name. They call him Jim. J for short. J Wan. Meanwhile, here's my screenwriter. It'll take him several minutes to tell you his name, but he's good. It looks fine. Based on the characters from DC. Story by James Wan, David Leslie Johnson McGoldrick, and Jason Momoa and Tom Sibet. Okay. It looks fine. I mean, there's a lot of cool stuff in the trailer. Whether or not that holds up in the movie, that's another thing. There's a lot of scenes of this. That's good. It looks scary. I don't know. I think this could be pretty watchable. But the press around it is terrible. The press around Amber Heard is awful. I can't believe this guy from what's he from? Insidious, the Insidious movies, or the horror movies. Now he's the other Aquaman. Is he going to be substitute Aquaman? Is he the guy who takes over as Aquaman? Because he looks like the actual Aquaman. I hate to tell you. So maybe that's going to be the deal. Like Jason Momoa will be killed. That could be a surprise, and then he takes over as Aquaman. I don't know. And then the DC movie continues. He's in good shape. He's in good shape, that dude. I mean, is it bad? It's hard to tell from this trailer. It's got all the elements. What would be the breakdown? First act. Oh, things are great. He's Jason Momoa's being Aquaman, and it's fun. It's great. And then what's the name? Manta comes back. He gets the black trident. He's not dead. They thought he was dead or in jail or wherever. I don't know where they left him in the first movie. He gets the black trident. He starts raising people from the dead. He's super powerful. Nobody could stop him. And now he's the bad guy. And Jason Momoa has to go on a quest. He has to get his friend here, the blonde guy. And they team up and they get the MacGuffin. They need to fight him. It's probably another trident. This is Nicole Kidman taking, I think, Amber Heard's role. Not being his wife, but the same sort of function, like, you have to save us, you're the only one. That kind of role. I mean, oh, I wish I could find me one still of Amber Heard. There's literally one shot of her punching something. Because I think they had to put her in the movie just to explain it, to make it make sense. So I'll play just a little bit of it. Can't find it. Probably get flagged just for doing that. Stop flagging me, YouTube. So I don't know. I think I might want to see this movie. I don't know. I haven't seen the first one. Oh, there it is. There it is. I knew I would get it eventually. That's Amber Heard. Or is it? Is it an AI Amber Heard? I don't know. Did they somehow AI her out of the movie completely, but they like threw this in? I don't know. But it looks cool. It's got undead guys. It's got lots of cool fighting. It's got Manta. It's got this thing. I mean, I think it could be pretty cool. I think it could be pretty watchable. I mean, unpopular opinion, this might be okay. You know? Maybe it's just got so many effects in it. Now it could be they put all the effects in the trailer to get you to watch it, and they don't care. But the music is epic. The trailer's nice. It makes me excited to want to see the movie. Manta looks cool. Jason Momoa's okay. I mean, he looks mostly the part. Now that I know he's Lobo, it's like, yeah, he'd be a better Lobo. Yeah. I don't know. First act. Or let's see. We got to the second act. Manta's tearing up everything. Third act, Aquaman and his buddies beat him. He leads the Seven Kingdoms and they win. The end. Manta is horribly, brutally killed. Somehow. I don't know. Or the trident absorbs his soul and he dies. Something like that. Something like that. It's kind of like, it looks a little bit like King Arthur underwater. That's what it's feeling like. Crazy monsters under the sea. I don't know. It doesn't look bad. I can't knock the trailer. Good job on the trailer, DC. Will it help DC? I don't know, man. That seems... Amber Heard, I don't know. I would really be torn about seeing this movie. Unless I hear that Amber Heard's hardly in it, and then maybe I might go, okay. You know? I wouldn't feel bad about seeing the first one, like on Max, because I have Max for nothing, and I'm not paying him anything, really. And I didn't really know anything about her then. I don't think it really helps her all that much. This one, I'm a little torn about it. I definitely wouldn't go to the theaters for it, but on Max, maybe. If I hear it's good, I know all the nerds will see it. I hope they're not. I hope they're able to review it objectively because it does look kind of cool. Now, a lot of people are already complaining about the effects. Um, I don't know. They look okay. I mean, they look about as okay as I'd imagine them. My bar for effects is kind of low because I came up in the 80s and the effects then were only so good, but even those I kind of liked. So maybe I don't have any taste when it comes to effects, but I don't know. Some of these are pretty good. As long as there's not fireballs underwater. I mean, this isn't underwater. This is above water. That's a lighthouse. So I think it could be fun. Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom. It might be good. Who knew? And that's it for me, Tony D, and Little Joan. Check us out on Odysee, Bitchute, and Rumble for our more base takes. Thanks to all who came out today. I did a signing. I'll talk about it more on Hollywoke Hot Take. I did a signing today at the, what is it called? Tyler's Mill Senior Living Center. And it went very well. A very receptive audience then. And plus, I did the Golden Nugget Tavern last night. They were very nice too. Very receptive. I'm having a great week. Tomorrow, I'll be at the comic book store on the Rowan campus in Glassboro, New Jersey. Then I'm going to the Pirate event in Marcus Hook, and then the Elks Lodge in Tom's River for another one of the South Jersey comic book shows. That's run by the same guys who do Nerd Fest. So if you haven't been to the Elk Lodge and Tom's River show, that's on Sunday. Check the link below to all my signings. It's going to be a crazy weekend for me. Thanks for tuning in. We'll see you in the next one.